Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a Darlings and Duds video specifically focusing on hair products and one hair tool. I have recently been trying out several products and thought, you know what, let's just combine them all and talk about them in one video. I do have one demo of a grouping of the products that I will insert here as well, but if you're new here, be sure you hit that subscribe button. Now let's get started. So first I want to start with a couple of root boosting products that I have recently been testing out. If you saw one of my recent hair tutorial videos, then you know that there has been word on the street and in the salons and in the hair product stores that the Catwalk Root Boost is being discontinued. However, several of you said that you contacted the company and they said, no, the Catwalk Root Boost is not being discontinued. We're just rebranding. We're moving that, shifting that off into a side brand. So hopefully, fingers crossed, our favorite Root Boost product is not being discontinued. However, many times when these types of scenarios happen, they can change the formula or it can take a while for the shelves to be restocked. So in the meantime, I am busy trying out root boosting products. So the first one I happen to already have. It was a freebie I got from, I believe, Ulta. This is the Southern Belle Volume Boosting Root Lifter by Drybar. And I thought, hey, this is perfect. It sounds exactly like what I need. Use on damp hair, shake well, spray into hair at the roots, gently massage until foam dispenses, blow dry as usual. So very similar to the Catwalk Root Boost. Well, let me tell you, this has one of the strongest, that perfumey strong scents. Oh my goodness, it was with me until the next day when I washed it out. And even when I wet my hair again, I could smell it. So for that reason alone, I had to cross it off my list, but I also didn't feel like it really gave me as much root lift as I love from Catwalk Root Boost, so therefore this was a dud for me. The next one that I have been trying out is the Sexy Hair Big Root Plump Plus. So as I was looking this up the other night, I noticed that there are two versions of a root product from this line. So in fine little print, it says this is the humidity resistant one. And I was like, oh, okay, that's why it's working so well. So spoiler alert, I have actually really been enjoying this. This one has kind of an interesting looking little nozzle, but I find that it still applies the same. I apply it on the damp hair. This is what I use today. And I feel like it gives decent lift and it doesn't make the hair feel overly dirty. And even though this does have fragrance on the ingredient list, I don't actually hardly smell anything. And whatever I smell is pleasant. So for those reasons, and because I feel like it does perform well, this is getting a darling stamp from me. And I have to say, I would be more than happy to continue using this if my Catwalk Root Boost doesn't come back. Now, one extra note is this is the travel size, so it does come in a large size. Now, also from that same line, one of you recommended to me the Big Powder Play, and this is a volumizing and texturizing powder. So unlike the Root Boost spray that you apply to damp hair, this is specifically meant to apply to dry hair. So similar to maybe like a dry shampoo, you could use this on second day hair to help absorb oil, but it's specifically supposed to just add some extra oomph and volume. So one of you said you like to keep this in your car, so after you've gone to the gym or if you're going back to work or something and you notice your hair is looking a little limp, you just dump a little bit of this in the roots of your hair and it adds that extra volume and fluff to your hair. So I have used this that way, more of just if I get a little carried away with my kind of shine serum or something in the morning, or if I'm feeling like my hair just needs a little extra volume, I've added this in just a few spots. It's kind of hard to know when you're putting this in the back of your hair exactly how much you're applying because it just has these little holes here, and so you're just dumping it on your head and you're like, I don't know how much I just put there. But even though it is a white powder, I did find that, you know, with my super dark roots, it disappeared and I didn't notice any graying or any lightness there. The other thing I noticed is it kind of has a cooling sensation on the scalp. It was very therapeutic, felt very nice, and I didn't really notice any scent at all coming from this product. And even as I sniff it now, there is no detectable scent. Now, the one caveat to this is when I first got this in the mail, I thought, did they send me the travel size? Because, you know, this is the travel size spray. No, this is the full size, and it's a full size price. So, while I think this is a good product, that it works, it's quite expensive. So I'm using it rather sparingly, but it does work. So I'll give it a darling stamp for that, but just be aware it has kind of a big price tag. All right, I did test out another new pomade. Again, one of you recommended this to me. It is Sunny's Original Surf Paste. It took me a while to track this down, and that is typically what happens with many of your recommendations. I have not forgotten you. I keep a running list of your recommendations, but sometimes these products aren't readily available in my stores or online, even in my normal places I shop. So I found this, and it says it's texturizing, medium hold, matte finish, and a UV protectant. It says matte hairstyling paste enriched with Hawaiian black lava, sea salt, and sea kelp. So this is a part of the Sun Bum line, and they put great ingredients in their products. And if you're familiar at all with their line, especially their hair products, you are gonna know that this smells like banana cream pie. Oh my goodness. It is probably my favorite hair scented product right now. I like it even more than the Kenra Taffy smell. One of you thought it had coconut, and I think it's more of like a banana cream pie, but really, oh, just delicious smell. Now the texture on this, it's softer in texture than my favorite Enjoy Dry Wax, which is not a deal breaker, but that medium hold, I would say, is more of a light to medium hold. So while I love the scent on this, it does not provide enough hold or molding power that I personally need. However, what I did today and what I will do as I work through this is I added just a little bit on my hands with my Enjoy Dry Wax so that I got that scent through my hair. I mean, I can't smell it on my hair now, but in case somebody sniffs my hair, they might smell banana cream pie. So that's my hopes. But sadly, it didn't have the hold power and the moldability that I really loved. So that part of it was a dud, but the scent was a huge darling. Now let's move to the one hair tool that I've been testing out, because I think that this has some merits and it was actually very unique. So this is, I don't even know what the brand of it is. This was sent to me and it is available on Amazon. I'll link it down below. But this is a battery operated flat iron. So when this company contacted me, I thought, okay, I can honestly say I've never heard of a battery operated flat iron, but I think this could be very useful. Let's see if it actually works. So it comes in this kind of velour bag, which is real nice. And you can see it's nice and sleek. The plates themselves, I would say, are even, I have a ruler here, I would say they're less than ½ an inch. So this is perfect if you have short hair. This has 3 temperature settings, and then it comes with your cord that has a USB connector. You are going to have to provide your own plug to plug it in the wall, or you can plug it in your computer to charge it. But you get it, you charge it up fully. And then I was a little stymied. I thought, okay, what's going on here? Is this the only way it opens? Well, there is a switch here that is so firm. If I could ask the company to change one thing, it would be this. It is such a hard switch to switch over. But what that does is it keeps the plates down. And so therefore, as you're tossing this in your bag or in your luggage to travel with, you're going to run less of a risk of, you know, scratching the plates. So I get it. But once you unhook that, then you can turn it on. So when this is locked in place, it will not actually turn on. But once you unhook it, then you can press the buttons to actually turn it on. So that's another safety feature. So you do want to lock it. But as far as the performance goes, it actually has 3 different temperature settings, which is an improvement. I have a travel size flat iron that you plug in that's tiny and it's nice, but it's 1 temperature setting. So this has 3. The information that it comes with says that the low temperature is 320, then 360, then 400. I used it on 400 today. And I would say, I mean, it was warm enough, but I don't feel like it's the same amount of heat output that I get in my Qi flat iron by any means, but it was still more than sufficient. And these are titanium plates that have a good scratch resistant coating. So that's really good. You do want to make sure you keep this away from water, but overall, I've actually been quite impressed with this little thing. It does have an automatic shut off after 15 minutes. I really love automatic shut-off appliances. Can I just say that? But I don't feel like this is something you're going to want to use necessarily on a daily basis unless you find yourself doing your hair on the subway as you're going to work, or perhaps you're somebody who works out at lunch. You've got to bring a gym bag with you and you're trying to kind of cut down on things. Or if you're going to be going out after work and you want to have something to throw in your purse that you can touch up your hair later on, this would be fabulous. In fact, if I were still working in an office setting, I would probably take this and keep it in my desk for one of those just in case days. So for the portability of it and for the amount of heat that you get from it, I think it's a great touch up. Or if you've got short hair and you don't have tons of flat iron work to do, I think it will be good. If you have long hair and you're thinking you're going to use this to straighten your hair or even shoulder length, no, this would take you way too long. But I would say for short hair, for quick touch-ups, I think this is a fabulous idea. And I've used it several times on just its initial charge and it's still working. So the battery life seems to be actually really good as well. So this is definitely getting a darling stamp from me. And now on to the final grouping of products. I'm going to cover all of these all at once because I have a demo using all of these at once. So this is a kit from Malibu. It's the Malibu Blondes. It is the shampoo, the conditioner, and these crystal packages. So these crystal packages, it just says that this is the wellness hair remedy. So I was first intrigued and kind of pointed to this brand, I think from one of you all when I was talking about my favorite purple shampoo being the Amika Buster Brass shampoo. One of you told me that you love the Malibu Blondes kit, and this whole kit was relatively inexpensive. I found it on Amazon, and I used these on my hair today, but I'll actually show these in the demo as well. Now, what is supposed to be special about this formulation is it's 100% vegan ingredients, transform natural blonde, bleached and highlight hair from dull to dazzling. This exclusive formula eliminates brassy, ashy tones while infusing moisture-binding vitamins for silky, healthy-looking hair. So, as you know, if you've ever had highlighted hair, there is this kind of constant battle, especially if you have dark hair like mine, of combating that brassiness. And yet, you kind of also are combating kind of dullness too, because sometimes you can tone down the brassy tones and your hair still looks dull. So I was having kind of one of those issues and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give this a shot. So when I was looking at this kit, I also saw these packets and I was super intrigued. I watched a couple of YouTubers review these crystals. And they said part of the idea with these crystals is the crystals are supposed to really help clean the hair, clean off any excess product buildup, clean off any excessive, like if you have been doing too much, you know, violet shampoo and your hair is looking too dull. It's just supposed to really clean the scalp, clean the hair, and add a nice bright shine. It's not necessarily going to tone the hair, but it's supposed to clean. So I used these for the first time in combination together. So first, what you're supposed to do is actually shampoo the hair first before using the crystals, because I kept rereading these directions because that was not what I had seen. So you're gonna see me applying the shampoo. And by the way, the scent on this shampoo is really nice. It's a slightly fruity, sweet smell, but it's not overpowering, but it is a very nice scent. So I applied the shampoo. You can see it does have a decent amount of purple color in it. It did not foam up very much, which is something I'll talk about in a moment. And then I applied the crystals. And as you pour these into your hand, you're going, okay, what am I in for here? So it is like a powder. And then you add that little bit of water, and then you can see how it just kind of like foams up, and you're supposed to scrunch this through your hair. And as you work it through your hair, you can feel it almost like an effervescent type of feeling on your scalp, on your hair. And so then you are to leave that on your hair for up to 5 minutes. So I like to put it on my hair, shave my legs, finish with the rest of my shower, and then you're going to rinse it out. And so I thoroughly rinse this out of my hair. Then you shampoo again, which I was really confused by that too. So I went ahead and I used the Malibu Blondes shampoo again. And then you need to condition your hair as well. So I went in now with the Malibu Blondes Enhancing Conditioner and then rinsed that thoroughly. I decided as I was styling my hair, I was actually doing a hair tutorial that day, and I did not add any of my normal oils or shine products because I wanted to see how much shine would come off from just this treatment and kind of how soft my hair remained. And I have to say, my hair did feel very soft, very shiny, but it wasn't greasy. I did feel like my hair felt clean, but not stripped. And I felt like the tone on my hair with the combination of those 3 products was perfect. Well, then I decided about 2 weeks later or a week and a half later, I would try the crystals by themselves with my other Redken shampoo and conditioner that I normally use when I'm not doing a violet shampoo. So I used the crystals in that same process, shampoo, crystal, shampoo, conditioner. And I have to say, I did not notice the same bit of brightness that I did when I used them in conjunction with these 2. Then I have been also using these 2. As you can see, I've used a good amount of the conditioner. I've been using these 2 on their own, and I use them today, and I do feel like they do a great job of reducing the brassiness. However, the shampoo, I find that I always have to shampoo twice using it. With the Amika, I find that this lathers and cleans the hair enough in one use. So I only have to shampoo, lather up once when I use this. So I do have to use a little bit more of this, but I do like the feel of the conditioner. It's not overly hydrating, but it's just the perfect amount. As for the crystals, I'm not sure that I'll be repurchasing this product. They're not a bad product, but personally, I did not see a huge change in my hair overall with just the crystals. I think in combination with the shampoo and conditioner, I did love how my hair looked, but I'm gonna hang on to these and try them again after I've had my hair freshly highlighted and see if I see any more remarked difference. So right now, I'm gonna kind of put these right in the middle. I hate doing that, but they're not bad products. But At this point, I don't think that I'm going to be repurchasing them. Again, I just much prefer the formulation, how the Amika shampoo and conditioner work. But the smell, the formulation of these is really good, and you know, they do a decent job of toning the hair. So that wraps up this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it was helpful. As always, I love hearing your recommendations and your favorite products, so always feel free to leave those in the comment section below, and I'll add them to my list of products to try. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.